Hello and welcome back to Chaos Gaming. I'm continuing my NoMundane Run of Skyrim. What that means is all combat will be performed using magic, and I won't be using any of the leveling. So, I won't be using swords, which is one-handed. Well, it can be two-handed, but I won't be using one-handed, two-handed, those kind of things. And I won't be using blacksmithing. So I will be using enchanting and alchemy. Last time what I did is I tried to get the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller from this place down here, Ustengrav, but I found out that my whirlwind sprint isn't good enough to get through a specific section of Ustengrav. So now what I have to do is find out where I can get a second word for whirlwind sprint, and since I have a quest to come in here to Folgunther, I figure I'll see if Whirlwind Sprint has its second word in here, and if it doesn't, then I'm just going to have to keep questing until I find out where Whirlwind Sprint is. So, go into Folgunther. Right, I hate that your horse detects you. And see what happens. So in Ustengrav, there were some necromancers that were doing digging for some reason. So I'm not sure if they were specifically after the Horn of Jurgen Windcaller as well, or what was going on there. But other than a very difficult fight for my poor strategy when it comes to utilizing magic appropriately, it didn't really produce anything. So, alright. And then here, the quest that we're working on inside of here is this Forbidden Legend. We found something about a Galdr amulet, and we found a piece of the amulet, and so now we're trying to find the rest of the amulet. And so there's different places. That sounds bad. Okay, I thought I'd avoided that, but I guess not, and it's a good thing I was standing where I was standing. Anyway, found a piece of the amulet, looking for other pieces. And this is the next place that the map said it was, and it was close enough. Okay, it was close enough to Solitude that it was worth progressing into. And so I'm gonna hope to get this done. Okay, so that's. Alright, so here we've got whale, snake, bird, snake. I don't have what'll be. So it looks like someone already figured that out and opened the door, then, is my guess. Need to pay more attention to the floor. That poor guy didn't. I will say that I get over-encumbered a whole lot less when I'm not picking up generic mundane equipment. Ow. Hang it. Missing is a really big deal, so we'll switch to flames. Because the channeled spells, oh, this is not good. Cast a lot better. Oh good, they're not coming this way. The channel spells cast a lot quicker. Oh, bummer. Ah. Ouch. So they're a much more, they're a faster source. Wow, that was useless. Of damage. Darn it all. They're a faster source of damage when... Come on, what is my brain trying to say? They're a faster source of damage when your magic is low, because they'll regenerate just enough to be able to cast that little bit before the other one can regenerate, and so you can keep constant damage going. And that constant damage means that you can get something below health. Dang it, I should have known that. You can get something to low health faster. I only get the benefit of being able to cast that again. Alright. Dang it. Loot these. That. So I need to be a bit more careful in there than I was. Don't need to pay attention to the symbols because that puzzle was already solved by someone else. Just need to loot some stuff for the fun of it. So before I get in this fight and do stuff stupidly, what is Potion of Health? Right, so that would explain why that was non-beneficial. Alright. Alright, and then I know that's there now, so I can avoid it. Okay, so step in here. The gate drops. That's disturbing. Alright, so now I'm hidden because I'm back here. So let me heal real quick, and then I can regen my magic and jump back into combat. So I'm not having to fight quite so rapid pace. Because the first time, I mean, you saw what happened. I stepped in, didn't open the gate, ended up having to fight before my magicka was able to get back up, and that proved foolish of me. So, fight smarter, not harder. Yep. Oh, that was lucky. Good. Alright. Good. That worked much better. Must remember that kiting is a much bigger deal with magic than it was with bow and arrow. But it was still fairly important with the bow, so that's saying a lot about how important it is with magic. Alright, just a steel mace, just iron armor. So, I don't remember if it's a perk point that says your armor is better when you're not wearing armor, or if it's just natural that if you're a magic user your armor's better. I suddenly have the feeling, and let's go check this real quick, that it's going to be something in restoration. Nope. At which point, huh, I don't know. I might be, well, other than the fact that heavy armor and light armor are mundane skills, so I'm trying to avoid using them, but I might be kind of hamstringing myself with the way I'm doing this because I'm not putting points in what would be required to have, okay, so that's how that's gonna work, what would be required to have points in to be able to get more armor. So I'll just have to wait and see what happens. So does this? It does. Okay. Let's go see if there's anything. Oh, there's spikes. Is there anything in the water here? It's not looking like it. A sword, but that's it. Alright. So now I gotta figure out how to get out of the water. Oops, get out of the water. Which should, strictly speaking, be possible. There we go. Good. this back up so that if I have to come back down, I don't forget it. And stay stealthed, sneaking, and continue on. What's this pointing at? Well, it's not pointing at this dead Draugr. It's pointing at this dead dude. So, got an ivory dragon claw. Alright, let's see what his notes have to say. Okay, so I'm going to leave this up long enough. If folks want to pause it and read more of it, they can. Huh. Alright, so it is another example of one of those cursed items that causes people to go insane with power when they have it. It seems to be a common theme in this game. I guess because it's a common theme in fantasy literature, and this is a game largely based on the norms in fantasy literature, in my opinion anyway. Alright, so speaking of which, resist, no trap. Oh, there is a trap. Alright, unlock the trigger. Sweet. Okay. Now I've made a decent amount of progress. I'll quick save it so that I don't have to worry about running everybody through that again. I'm probably about as cautious when I'm playing alone, just because I don't like having to repeat myself. Ow! Alright, so pay attention to your surroundings, because that one came out of the cubby right behind me, and I really should have noticed that. Anyway, I tend to be cautious when I'm playing by or not recording too, just because I don't like having to repeat things. But more so when you've got, more so when you've got people observing. Cool. I was gonna have to start paying attention to which one did what, but hey, if it just opens like that, I'll take it. Alright. Will it kill him? Ow. I have an arrow in my face. Brilliant! Definitely much more light getting to my mind now. Well, my brain. Alright. Why? What the heck? That was weird. My mouse click wasn't registering. Okay. Sparks. No. Both of them. There we go. It's just interesting to me that the casters are weaker to sparks. Not just because they have magicka, but it seems like they just do take more damage. So I wonder if they like have a natural ward active at all times that isn't immediately visibly obvious. Because the ward I have has to be channeled. I don't care about it. And then the other things are weaker to fire. But anyway. Okay, so I've got snake, whale, hawk. Okay. And I'm not seeing anything else in here. I have to remember that I have to kill more critters to get these petty soul gems filled. Neat. Okay. That's probably what's going to open that then. Another caster. Switch back to... It's nice that you've got the epic cast. So that increased resistance to magic that I started this character with, I think is paying off. I said it. I don't remember what I said, so I'm going to have to go check that again. Which is going to be frustrating. Oh my. Alright, so let's grab Lesser Ward. Well, it didn't attack, so I suppose that's good. Alright, put it back to Firebolt. Now I gotta go find out what the darn order was. I was in combat and forgot. Alright, so snake, whale, hawk. Okay. Snake, whale. No, that was supposed to be hawk. Hawk. And here's a chain. Success. Sweet! Eluded you guys? No, I did not. What's wrong with me? Alright. So, down we go. Hate spiders. And that's one of the reasons why. Ah. Oh, crap. Was not paying enough attention to my health. I don't remember where I saved it last. Was this before or after there was something right around the corner? After, or before. Alright. Now, the advantage to dying is you know largely what's coming. It makes it a little easier in that regard. But I will definitely save it before I go down the stairs this time. Alright, so it was... Pretty sure it was flip all of them and then flip the last one. Oops. Interesting. Apparently while they're in transition, flipping one doesn't do anything. Good to know. Okay, yep. Kill him, wait for the rocks to go, because even though they didn't kill him, I'm not convinced they wouldn't kill me. Come up here. Nope, no I do like the level design. If you can maybe call it dungeon design instead. I like that the dungeons are linear. The rest of the world is open. Dang it. So, dungeons don't need to be open. I think it would be redundant. So I think, oh, that's right. I need lightning bolt. So I think having the dungeons be linear, it makes it easier to progress through them. You feel like you're going towards a goal and accomplishing something, whereas with an open world, you feel like you can accomplish whatever goal it is that you want, and that I think is valuable. I missed. Alright, so switch. I did this backwards. I should have killed him first after all. Just didn't realize that. Ow. And that's... What? What? Okay. So it looks like one of the guys in the other room is aware of my presence and running around, but I don't have to be worried about that. Okay, so once more, no. Snake, whale, hawk. Alright, hopefully I'll remember that this time, since it won't be very long before I have to do something with it again. Part of me wants to regen, but I feel like this guy's aware of me, thus putting me in combat. Another caster. Dang it all. Ow. Ow. Oh, crud. I expect that this would kill me. Let's see here. Healing. Click. Okay. So if you hit... There. Okay. Okay, that didn't go as well as the first time I was in here did, but let's see here. Snake, whale, hawk, it's already a hawk. Oh, right, stepping on that triggers it, so I can just take the soul gem. There are some of those that are pretty well automated. You don't even have to step on something to trigger them, they just kill you. Which is why the first time I walked through with a ward up. Alright. Okay. We'll switch. Oh, right. So quick save it. Switch to firebolt for the spiders. And run the heck away if one of the spiders gets close again. Because that did not work as well as it could have. Alright. Run away, run away. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? No, seriously, where'd it go? What the heck? I shouldn't worry too much about it. I should be just thankful that I killed it. Anything down here? Looks like no. Ugh. Spiders. I guess sometimes they have gold on them. I don't care about the venom. All I'd be doing is selling it. Which, maybe it's decent gold, but it's not really worth it. Potions are going to be worth more. Alright, we're at the point where I should be ready for stuff to burst out of. Speaking of, oh come on. Nice. that I'm getting efficient kills. Not so nice that I'm still running out of mana. Yep. Okay, that was kind of cool. Alright, so I now need to switch to flames. Good. I'm getting better at this whole thing, I think. Okay, so now I have to come find the ivory claw. No, ivory claw. Wow, that was bad. How did I have no idea how I accomplished that. Ah! There. Okay. I have no idea what that is. So it's... oh, that's a hawk again. So hawk, mini dragon. That's hawk. That's mini dragon. Okay. Success. Success. And I'm gonna be lame and save it again because why the heck not? Okay, coin purse, burned book. Keep going. Of course I save it and then it's an auto save door. Whatever. Okay. Alright, what do we got? We got stuff. So I'm not seeing additional... Just because I'm not seeing them doesn't mean they're not there. Well... Run away! So this is going to be me playing tag with Draugr for a little bit. Sorry about that. Oh, come on. Yep. Ah, shoot. Move. Oh, hello. Ow. I was gonna say, thankfully Draugr are slow. Oh, another one? Good. Keep this up. Apparently I'm just gonna have to keep running around until all of them are... oh no, a caster. Which of course is gonna slow me down, so I need to switch to sparks for him. Oh, Nikes. Yep, that's gonna kill me. Okay, so I have to make the ads a priority, and I have to remember that there's going to be a caster there, and I need to make sure I've got the right spell active, because I did not do any of those things. God, man. But, on the bright side, I can pretty well just run around in circles and not worry too much about it, so long as I'm smart about my pathing. Which, at the end there, I was not. Oh, oops. I was already in the right place. It was brighter, and I thought I remembered the place being dark, so I figured I was... Oh, I didn't remember there being stairs up. Okay, that was what was confusing. Cool. Alright, let's try this again. Is there, like, any secrets to maybe something that would make this easier? Some kind of trap that I can lead the guy into? Could be a no. Hey. Now the other question is... any actual physical limit to the number of these guys? Oh, crud, that's the caster. Okay. Or do they just keep spawning? Are they infinite or not? Hopefully not. He's still chasing me. We're not the caster. Yep. Where is he? Are you the caster? No. You are not the caster. Dang it. I got hit by him. Where is he? Infuriating. Oops. Well, that was not what I was after. Potions. Healing. Sure. Okay. So I think I got... Nope, still don't have the caster. So that killed the caster. Ow. Yeah. That guy's dead. See, this is why a staff would be a wonderful thing. Move. Oh. Okay, never thought the whiff would sound so nice. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on! Thralls are hard to see. Alright, so... more healing. Extra health, sure, why not? Let's get this, try and get this over with quicker. Alright, but I gotta make sure my shots count is the problem. So that counted. That did too, there. So he should be alone now. I apologize that this is like a game of tag with undead, but alright. Do that. Switch over to flames. bits of damage at a time now. Slowly wear out Mickrel. Yeah. Growl all you want. Now, if I had the talent, which I will eventually get, that said dual casting causes thing to stagger, I'd be doing much better. Okay, so he's going to stand there for a little bit. Lets me regen more magicka. Get us longer. Yes, okay. Success. Galder Blackblade. That'll be a good thing to disenchant. Okay, so thank you for your patience in that. That was a bit crazy. Alright, so... Oh, hey! I hear the sound of a word wall. Now this one, well, it's got some coin, so that's worthwhile. I'm just gonna make sure that, oops, do not want to wait. I loot everything just so if there's something interesting, I'm sure I'd pick it up. I think I had not already looted that. Good. I don't remember if I made it down here this past time. Doesn't look like it. Alright, cool. So let's go find out what word we can learn. The issue's going to be that I don't think I have a dragon soul to apply to this. Okay. Frost. Okay, so it's not something I really want to use anyway. Not seeing a trap here. That's not helpful. That will be. That's helpful. Don't care about raised zombie. The thing with minions, they're just, even zombies, familiar, whatever, Atronox, they're just way too weak. So they're not incredibly useful. And I don't really feel like going necromancy anyway. Again, it's an RPG. I'm not going to steal some guy's gold from his house, even if he offers, and I'm not going to be raising the undead. I'm going to be killing them to the best of my ability. So, yes, Motion of Magicka, because that's where I'm really weakest. Okay. Alright, now what's the way out? I've already been there. Have I? Let me go make sure I've already been here. Yes. Okay. So the way out's going to be over here. There we go. Yeah, that's the way I came down. Okay, so I'm going to have to remember that I need Whirlwind Sprint. I wish that in games like this they would let you place notes on the map. Need Whirlwind Sprint to finish this section. That kind of thing. But for now, no big deal. Okay, so I finished these two quests. Excuse me, I finished this quest. The other quest I can't do without Whirlwind Sprint. So what I can do is I'll port back to the Solitude Stables. Fast travel, excuse me. Back to the Solitude Stables. And then next session I will go exploring in Solitude and find some additional quests. Solitude's pretty big, so that'll be somewhat time consuming, but I would not be surprised if it fills a session. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Wait till we land and then I'll end this. Okay, so I wasn't expecting it to take this long to load. My apologies. There we go.